The city has a new accessibility manager, and it's her job to work with all departments to ensure that people with all abilities have access to our city. Let's meet her.
Karin Morris, our new accessibility manager, has a deep knowledge base of accessibility. She worked for the Department of Justice with the federal government. She recently came to us from the Pittsburgh area, where she worked on accessibility issues covering hospitals and other medical facilities.
Accessibility is very important to have an environment where all people, regardless of abilities, have the ability to maneuver around the city and gain access to all that the city provides.
Accessibility really affects our community and our ability to be together as a community.
To me, it's more than just compliance with the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's about a community that's accepting of all people.
An example of what accessibility improves for all people is that mothers in strollers can go for walks without encountering barriers. Individuals with disabilities can gain access to city programs without encountering barriers, as well as the older society.
Old people, young people, here we are. We have a great city, and everyone needs to be able to enjoy it.
So when you talk about an accessible community, again, that really contributes to the overall livability and walkability of a community.
Architects and planners are aware of a lot of new accessibility requirements that the federal agencies have developed, as well as other agencies, in regarding to how to build, how to design.
In terms of dealing with accessibility, the city works both on the capital side and building projects, as well as reviewing private development projects. So it's through inspections, it's permitting processes, and if we can catch that on the front end, it's going to contribute to a more accessible community.
Public Works Department is an important tool within accessibility, since they touch so many aspects of public right-of-way. So, when resurfacing or developing a street or sidewalk, they have the ability to implement the correct slopes and ramps for curb ramps and accessibility within the city.
Reed Market, which is part of the city's voter-approved general obligation bond, that rebuilding of that street is going to improve the pedestrian and bicycle experience.
People will be able to travel safely along the sidewalks. Children, wheelchairs, strollers, runners, they will have a safe place to go and be separated from the traffic. In the future, accessibility in Bend, in my mind, means working with the limited resources that the city of Bend has, working with the advocates to prioritize those areas that are first and primary most important, and working down from there.
It's really about our codes, our website, our just the overall culture that we're creating here in the community. That's the future of accessibility, and I'm excited that to have Karin on board to help us pave that way.